let's get to this shit, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the motherfucking Good Guys podcast, man.
Switch the intro up, so our timing was off, but
it's all good. Episode 155. We in this bitch, man. A Slick and Real, and we gonna get directly to this shit. How was y'all week? How y'all week going, man?
Cool week. Yeah, definitely interesting, man.
Think the weather's about to break.
It's
the
spring.
Motherfucking sun is out more.
Spring starts on Monday. First day of spring is Monday, so
hey, I'm fucking ready for it, man. I'm tired of this dark. I was way tired of the dark by 6 shit.
Yeah.
Shit, I guess we can get right into it. Rest in peace to Bobby Caldwell.
How many of y'all knew what Bobby Caldwell was?
I did.
I knew that song was something about a white man.
I did not know Bobby Caldwell. I didn't know who Bobby Caldwell was, to be honest, not to be disrespectful. I didn't know he was a white guy. Mm-hmm. I thought it was a dark-skinned brother with an afro and pork chop sideburns.
Al Green
flannel shirt with little chest hairs and bell bottoms and shit. Like, that's what I thought. But
I thought Al Green sung this.
I realized I might be a little racist. Cause
I don't know whether to call it Black History or not.
Right, it got me
Black song.
And damn sure was on Soul Train, so.
Fun fact.
I don't know.
Man, he definitely gave us a motherfucking hit. One of my favorite Tupac songs samplers, so.
Oh, yeah. That's what's up. Rest in peace to Bobby Caldwell.
Yeah. I guess y'all want to get into the Oscars and shit.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, Angela Basset.
I don't really pay too much attention to the Oscars. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Oscars is the same shit that Chris Rock got smacked at.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was exciting. Yeah, niggas act like that didn't happen and shit.
Did anything like that happen this year?
No.
No, dude, didn't live up to the expectations.
The ratings dropped.
Right. I damn sure didn't tune in.
They got motherfucking release Will Smith from his 10-year prison.
They gotta bring him like Oscar Smackdown with like just yeah.
The big thing I say from the shit was the Angela Basset thing. Yeah. People saying Angela Basset was snubbed because she didn't win Best Supporting Actress for Wakanda Forever.
That was really kind of the culture's fault. They just like gassed it. Yeah, they kind of gassed it up like, she's gonna win. Bro. Fuck, everybody's nominated. It's all about Angela.
She had a great role and she died in the movie. So it's like, and it was a heavy turning point in the movie.
Can we be honest about the reception of Wakanda Forever?
Yeah.
Like, the people don't like that movie. It wasn't.
I did, me personally. I'm into the ancient civilizations and shit like that, so it was cool to see the ancient like Aztec type of culture. I like
the quote unquote Marvel fandom didn't really think that was.
It wasn't crazy.
Definitely not to the how the first one was type shit. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, y'all might have liked it, y'all might have liked the role, but the person from the more popular movie that did crazy numbers is probably going to win that if you. I like the critically acclaimed movie.
I like the fact that in Wakanda Forever they left the Easter egg that T'Challa can come back we'll have a new T'Challa at some point. You know what I'm saying? I like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. I think like Angela Bassett's character, she died in the movie. I think that was one of the biggest turning points. It was like her role was kind of like, I don't want to call it dramatic, but it was compelling. Like she was like powerful in the role. It definitely was. When you think about it, she was.
It was a good role.
She was pretty powerful in that role.
She was nominated for a reason. I say that for sure.
I got to be honest. My personal opinion though, I don't see the Jamie Lee Curtis role. It's like, what? Like it was cool. It was interesting, but is that Oscar worthy?
My argument would be like the NBA MVP argument, almost like, or not even just MVP, but like any awards in the NBA type shit. It's like, who we gonna give it to? The guy that got 40 wins, or we gonna give it to the guy that got 50 wins? Like, I guess because it's the more critically acclaimed movie, it's quote unquote the better movie, and she's attached to that movie, she gonna win it because it's the better movie.
He made the point that she played multiple roles, which is true.
But yeah, people were acting like the movie was nominated. The movie wasn't nominated. It was for Best Supporting Actress. So, I mean...
I guess that's people... Is she... Like, in that movie, is she a big enough supporting actress
to deserve that award? That's what I'm saying. I think Jamie deserved that award.
I disagree. We talking supporting. It was a point in time where Angela Bassett's character carried that movie.
You're not wrong.
She carried Wakanda.
I definitely think she should have been nominated.
But that's also, you can say, because she's the veteran actress on a movie
of course,
that was full of like...
Yeah.
But people act like Jamie has 15 Oscars and she got Oscars suspended. This was her first award. Just like Angela Basset didn't win hers yet either. They just really
I don't think it was a race thing at all for her.
I'm feeling it though. Yeah. I'm feeling it.
It's definitely not one of them Macklemore Kendrick situations. Yeah. Like, she don't need to send a text to Angela Bassett apologizing.
Yeah, like shit.
I do feel like it's similar in the sense. That's my personal opinion. I saw both movies. To me, the mom deserves. She was the main actor or supporting actor, the Asian mom.
She probably was
she was the lead. She was the lead.
Yeah.
Or the daughter then. I don't know. Both of them had pretty great roles.
I think she was nominated. I think the two people from that movie were nominated.
But I'm not even dissing like I am a
Did that movie get a lot of nominations, period?
Yeah.
I feel like that was probably the movie that was built up to like sweep type shit.
I feel like you made a good point. We say it was more critically acclaimed and more money and numbers were behind it. Mm-hmm. That's you can get the nod right there.
Yeah, but that's probably what it was when it boiled down to.
I do feel like
if Wakanda Forever maybe came out in the hype of the MCU type shit when it was at its height, because now it's kind of on like a little they figuring shit out right now. But if that shit came out at the height of it, then I would be like, nah, that's crazy. Like, these is the most popular movies out right now.
They wouldn't be nominated with this class, though.
Like shit, though.
Nah, I'm just saying if the timing was different. If people was looking at the Marvel movies like they was a couple years ago,
Gotcha. If everybody was still geeked up about them.
Yeah. Now it's like, okay, another one of these damn movies came out.
I like that they the ones going with the Kane storyline, right?
Yeah,
that's Marvel. So I mean, we talked about that.
They doing what everybody trying to follow and do better than everybody else to me. So
because nigga,
DC ain't doing.
They ain't even started. They ain't even got started with their storylines.
And the shit they about to start, they pretty much taking it right from what Marvel doing right now.
Multiverse.
Yeah, they're fucking insane, bro.
Can we talk about how this white Oscars, no incidents happen?
They just need to start at origins all over again. That's all DC just started their origins all over again. Build a storyline.
Now they can't even do it with their most popular names though. They got to do some off the cuff shit now. Like, I fucked up the popular names already.
I think you could always do Superman and Batman movies. You could always do.
We done seen Superman and Batman too damn much. Bro.
You have, but you can. They all been cheesy outside of Batman. Batman movies was like that.
The Christopher Nolan ones was like that. Yeah.
All right, I get that because certain actors be bombing that shit. And that shit fucking sucks. But no, Christian Bale jump was cool.
That's Christopher
Ben Affleck mode. Can we discuss this mode?
We cool off of.
Can we discuss
fucking the vampire Batman? We cool off of.
What was that about?
Yeah, until y'all figure that shit out.
That's the shit. Yeah, they doing dumb shit instead of not, but just whatever. It's not shit that don't hit.
Let's see what Flash hit on. That's all I can win.
They got a job like take the Flash off. They're making that. But
they still making it though.
Yeah, they done making another one after that. They just like fired that name.
But if they fuck that up, it's like people not gonna want to watch whatever the fuck you do in the future, bro.
You got points there. I still feel like all of their storylines could be remade because they haven't hit on none of them. All of them, they just can be.
Keep shooting, I guess.
I mean, honestly, though,
until you
get an actor or somebody that really captures the role, it's like you could even start them niggas as kids right now. Give somebody younger shot to grow up with it. Like,
give me a black Batman, Idris Elba for Black Batman. There we go.
They tried that with Johnny Storm. Niggas ain't like that shit. Michael B. Jordan, you forgot about that?
Roll up,
man.
What we talk about next, man?
Yeah, because DC just. Yeah, DC Universe is crazy.
Do y'all know what mukbang is?
Japanese porn?
For one. Thank you. Actually, for that point, because I don't understand it. They're eating food. Why y'all gotta give it a freaky name like that? Like,
I don't know why it's called that shit.
When I hear that word, I don't think of food. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to think of that shit at all. I don't like watching people eat, bro. I don't know what's people's fascination with this shit. People actually call this shit ASMR. Like, I just like to hear them chew into the microphone.
You
like,
get turned on by something.
That's white noise.
You get turned on by someone eating.
That shit is fucking disgusting.
I just want to watch the reviews to see if the food was good.
There might be certain sounds, but you going to just listen to the whole jump.
Last week, there was some girl that do these mukbang things, and I guess somebody put a side by side. But when she first started her YouTube, now, and there was a noticeable difference to say the least. And people were saying shit, and she came out and was like, "Why y'all messing with me?" And people started feeling bad. You know how that go.
Do not fat shame.
So I wanted to get y'all thoughts on this shit. Like, people are real life eating themselves to death in the name of YouTube views and a little bit of clout.
It's a conscientious.
It might get a couple thousand from that shit, from the views.
Is it worth fucking your health up,
I
though?
am the person that goes to the gym now.
I was just about to say, bro, like, you out of all people.
Nah, I've been in that gym, bro. Health is wealth, so you really want to make it out here. Don't sacrifice your health for your wealth. Nah, nigga, health is wealth.
What's the point of getting that shit? You got fucking...
What the fuck is the point of being a millionaire if you not even gonna make it?
Big as shit. Can't walk around. Can't fit in no nice cars.
Can't do shit. Nice clothes. You gotta get everything custom fitted. Like, nah, it's not really.
Shit ain't worth it, man. YouTube don't... The YouTube pay you all right, but I ain't... Come on, huh?
Right? You don't have a YouTube. It's not even like...
You don't even own your rights, my nigga. They can shut your shit down tomorrow.
Yeah. I feel like people who do that, it's not even a knock them. Because it's like, you might like eating, and because you have a talent, you capitalizing on it.
Talent? That's a strong word, right?
Remember Chinese cuz? No. Chinese cuz, they used to dog all them damn hot dogs, bro. Slim was talented.
But this ain't like competition eating. They just sitting there chilling, looking at the chat, sucking on crab legs and shit.
Yeah, it's different. They're not competing. They just sitting on there.
Them hot dog niggas is vicious, though. Like, legendarily vicious. Like, the record like 70-something, I want to say, fool.
That's crazy.
Remember like a couple years ago, the dude came up, like he had some type of surgery. He was up there with a walking boot, and they was like, he basically the Michael Jordan of that shit.
Good.
I lied to you not. ESPN was calling this nigga the Michael Jordan of eating the Glicks, bro.
I thought that was the Asian dude.
Nah, this was a white dude. I think he dethroned the Asian dude.
Eating glizzies.
Bruh. Shit is insane.
Fuck you get 6 rings.
Summertime is coming up, y'all. So
joints be butt naked too. They don't even be off the grill.
They did butt naked glizzy on a bun.
Not even grilled or nothing.
In some water, and they just chugged them jumps. Like,
dip it in the motherfucking Sprite a little bit. That
you know they had
gross.
little tapeworms and shit. Like, gotta be, because
I hate that shit, bro. I can't watch that shit at all.
Absolutely not.
No, that
as a kid, it was interesting. Like a little fat kid.
It's always interesting seeing stupid shit on ESPN.
Shit. Like, hell no.
Man.
Fucking no.
They probably starved themselves before that shit. I gotta eat 100 Glicks tomorrow. I ain't gonna eat nothing but this peppermint. Yeah, man. Stop that mukbang
shit. That mukbang shit. Because why is that the name?
It's nasty.
Why do they call it that?
Because I was about to say something crazy. I was about to say something super crazy. Motherfuckers freaky and shit with that food. I just hate the sounds. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. Like, Mo, why are you watching this?
So, like, they just be eating and just talking, or do they
some of the motherfuckers don't say nothing, bro. Like, I don't mean to be mean, but the girl, I clicked on the link. Shawty is breathing hard, eating the shit.
You guys are very
like it's a workout,
adventurous. Like,
I do research for these topics. we the news.
We the news.
Right. Urban news.
Man.
Nah, cause like if you're doing a review on the food, like if it's a new KFC sandwich or some shit, I can understand that shit.
But just watching you scarf down a seafood bowl you ever eat.
Bullshit by yourself and shit.
Definitely crazy.
I like the sound joints where you can hear them chopping a tomato or something. Like, I like them sounds.
Yeah, all right, boom.
Watching you chew on food, though, I'm cool.
You just made a very good point. That's probably the only type, I guess, quote-unquote ASMR, that's the right word, I would listen to, bro. They can chop that little... That shit,
like, damn, that's a sharp-ass knife. I gotta get me one.
Other than that, I don't know how many...
That shit the fact that the motherfuckers do so many numbers just show you how weird people is, bro.
Yeah. And how much time people have on their hands. Jesus Christ, y'all, they trying to start World War Like, they trying to start another world war out here.
That's how everything's a distraction, bro.
Listening to people eat.
Shit, even us, we part of the system. We a distraction for motherfuckers right now. We talk about real shit, but we still technically a distraction.
We distracted at times, but I feel like I wouldn't agree with that we're a distraction because we do talk about the topics that we talk about. You know what I'm saying? We talk about we talk about the crazy shit, but it's like you kind of have to in today's era. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You talk about the what's it called? Triggering things. Like we'll talk about Chrisean and Blueface, but we'll also talk about.
Do we have to?
But we'll also talk about like the train derailments. So it's like, are we really a distraction or we just black news?
I feel you.
Black news, I think.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Well, while we bringing up Chrisean and Blueface, I guess we might as well get it out the way.
Yeah, see, that's exactly why. Yeah, triggering. We gotta talk about the real shit and this.
Why are we even entertaining this shit, man?
Because we love text. What the fuck is the word?
Toxicity.
There we go. Yeah.
This is above and beyond, bro. Like, there's been many points that I've been like, okay, this is the one right here that it's gonna be like, all right, we gotta stop condoning this shit. But we just keep watching the train wreck.
But it's like it's different this time because it's like we're promoting this like Ike and Tina type situation. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why are we kind of, you know? It's like at this point we kind of choosing sides too. And it's like, y'all see,
nobody's writing this.
Nobody's writing this shit. Like this shit is pretty bad. If you go from the beginning up until now, it's like,
now they bringing a baby into this shit.
You just took the words right out of my fucking mouth, bro. It's a nasty situation all around.
And it's like you don't even really want to like scrutinize them too much because you know they young, they still doing what they do, but they're adults too. So it's like, I don't know.
Make better decisions, type shit.
Yeah, but it's fans, so we really be promoting it, and you know, the way we are.
I wouldn't call myself a fan.
You know,
I know what you mean. As an audience,
and I think my Blueface, I'm here to know, you know, young black brother doing.
I was about to say, I support black people. You know,
I support black people.
Yeah, black people. You know what I'm saying?
I don't support what the fuck they doing though.
They got a lot of wild shit going on.
Yeah. Get that shit together.
Yeah, chill out. But
where do we even go from there?
What do you think about people more so saying that like Chrisean, he like surpassed Blueface now? What's your opinion on that?
I don't know about now. I don't know their financials. I don't know what they got going on for real.
That's my argument with that.
But
she is popping right now.
I was about to say her future looks brighter than it is to me.
Well, you can say that, but I would also say that's because he's crashing on Twitter right now, and she's kind of looking more like she's
calm, cool.
So to me, that's only the last 2 weeks. Just a month ago, something was launching. So I'm like,
listen to this though. Is that not like a parallel of you in a little toxic situation? She like when she all in love and shit though, she'll do whatever to get back with you type shit. But once a motherfucker get tired of it, she get cold on your ass. You don't get the same responses. She ain't calling your phone as much.
But then y'all kind of forget that this all started like but a couple months ago he was trying to leave her and shit, and ended up pregnant. So it's like still stuck in a wild situation. So.
It's usually how it go. You try to get your shit together, but shorty already too far gone.
So he seemed like he's spiraling right now. I hope we can get some better people in this camp that gonna holler at him. Cause at the end of the day, still just got a kid coming in. And y'all just in the media, fool. Y'all could use this a little smarter, but that's them and their personal life too. So I
feel like every young person that gets fame gotta go through that shit to. Well, they don't got to, but they do to continue to be successful. You gotta go through that shit where it's like, all right, I'm a little too old for this shit. I gotta kind of grow up.
Yeah, that's in life though. Mm-hmm. That's in life in general. You can't be out here still doing little kid ass shit.
For sure.
Especially when you have to raise now like a little kid. Like you gotta raise a child. So
niggas already got. Well, that nigga already got kids.
Right. That's the point. But it's somebody else, you know.
Message. That's the message. How y'all feel about ranch ice cream?
What?
Knock on wood.
Yeah, like that's foul. Like
ice cream.
That's
is that even ice cream? Like what do you call that? Like that's ice ranch.
Ice ranch.
That's ice ranch.
I mean, Would you try it?
Hell no.
Once in a lifetime shit.
All right, I'm gonna have to give me some spicy ass buffalo wings. I'm gonna have me a little ass tub of that shit. That's probably the only.
Oh, that's actually a good idea. Cause like it's hot as shit, your mouth probably burning.
And ice cream.
Okay,
that's probably the only scenario.
Fucking disgusting taste wise, but
if it looked like vanilla, I'll get it as a prank and serve it to somebody. There we go. Boom.
I mean, it's a good gag joke, I guess.
Hell yeah.
But
I really want to spend $5 on the
probably
gag.
paying $8 on the tub of ranch ice cream.
Ranch ice
just
cream.
for that.
How do you even leave a store with a tub of ranch ice cream?
Niggas looking at you.
You gotta have buffalo wings. That's all I can imagine, bro. You got buffalo wings, you got the ranch ice cream. Maybe you like dip it, and roll it like that.
Oh man, you throw that shit in the microwave, a little quick ranch. That shit melt into real ranch.
Damn, is it real ranch though? Wouldn't it be like some
ranch
flavor?
Ranch milkshake now?
Yeah, basically. That's fucking disgusting.
Hidden Valley gotta get sued for this. There gotta be a lawsuit after this.
You need some repercussions for this shit.
Bullshit.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
Speaking of crazy, y'all heard about the Family Feud murderer?
What?
Steve Harvey?
What's Steve do?
What's Steve do? Nah, she got tired of they shit. I knew it.
So, some guy... Some guy a couple, I guess years ago, went on Family Feud, and, Steve be cracking jokes and shit. And I guess one of the questions was what's the biggest mistake you made at your wedding? He responded and said I do. That was his joke on the show. Then apparently, February 23rd, his wife was found dead. He's been arrested, first-degree murder and home invasion.
Damn.
So
you could have just left. Y'all didn't want to split the money.
She did leave. He was like an exit. That's why you gotta fucking break an in charge. You don't live here no more, my nigga.
So clearly they were on the show a while ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some like years ago they was on the show.
Wow.
I'm sure she watched that show and shit went downhill from there. I guess they got separated at some point. And yeah, here we go now. The Family Feud murderer.
Damn.
That's a crazy turn of events.
And I said nigga, he's white.
Of
You
course,
gotta make that.
But this turn
Murdaugh?
Nah. But that's even fucking crazy. We can get into that shit.
Yeah, might as well segue into that because that's one of the topics, ain't it?
Y'all hip to the Murdaugh shit in South Carolina?
Not really.
So this happened recently. I want to say like 2019, 2020 type shit. It's been a couple documentaries, one on Netflix, one on one of the other streaming joints about it. Basically, this Murdaugh guy, he's like a prosecutor. His family, long line of prosecutors type shit. He's a prosecutor. His father was a prosecutor. Grandfather was a prosecutor. His whole little town in South Carolina.
Mama, uncle, auntie, all of them.
All that shit. So,
what'd you say, snitches?
I don't want to ruin the documentary if y'all want to go back and watch the shit. But basically, turns out he calls the police one night, says he found his wife and his son, unalived.
Damn.
He said he wasn't home, yada, yada, yada. Turn around, he gets arrested for this shit. Basically, they just gave his ass life like 2 weeks ago. Type shit.
It turns out that he really did it.
That, and then they're also investigating him for the murder of some other like teenager from the town that it was a hit and run for a while, but they just reinvestigating it and they tying it into him some type of way. Wow. Whole bunch of crazy shit going down there. He just got life for them too, but it's looking like there's some more shit going on because like he was definitely on some other shit down there. Hey. Again, white people.
Bro.
If you didn't know about a prosecutor, grandpappy and shit.
Yeah, bro, that your wife and your kid, bro. That's crazy.
Nasty work, man.
Crazy.
Then there's the man in Fort Lauderdale that somehow, someway got sentenced to 400 years. I looked up what he was in for, and it was like robbery, but they gave him a wild sentence because he had like a history of robberies type shit. Then it turns around 30 years later into his 400-year sentence.
30, damn.
30 years into his 400-year sentence.
That's back when they was on that's before the 3 strike shit. But that's back when they used to try to fry niggas, put niggas away forever. You said Fort Lauderdale, Florida?
Yeah, I think.
Fuck. They was trying to put niggas away forever.
So he had 370 more years?
Fuck.
But basically, he tried to get people to look into the case. Somebody did. And basically, it was no evidence against him type shit. No physical evidence. Wow. No eyewitness. No none of that shit, bro.
They just said it's Johnny. He did that shit.
400 years. 400 years is crazy. That's the definition of under the jail. Like, when niggas say, you put you under the jail, nigga, that's the definition. And then if you say it was over a robbery, like, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy.
That shit is wild, man. I'm glad he got out. Hopefully, he sued the shit out the city. That's always what I go to when it's shit like that, bro, because I lost 34 years.
30 years, that's back in, like, the even late 80s or early 90s. Like, that's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah. Hopefully, he can get back into society with the city's money. Speaking of the city's money, you see San Fran looking at plans to give black descendants of slaves $5 million.
Yeah, we're talking reparations again, y'all. I'm in support, of course, as everybody should be. Y'all. I think reparations is like one of the most important conversations that need to be had for the simple fact that you can't keep burying something that we know impacted over 2, 3, 4, over 10 million people in generations. You can't keep overlooking that. You see what I'm saying?
And the more time passes, the more you gotta pay.
That's another thing. Taxes, interest. Like, come on now. Especially when you be honest, bro. They signing over $80 billion to other countries just in military support. That honestly, even if the situation just gets resolved tomorrow, the $80 billion doesn't come back. So it's like, what are we really doing? You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. Say if they don't get taken over, that's cool. But if they do get taken over, they did it for no reason.
Do that shit down the drain.
Do that shit down the drain. Well, if we end up going to war, we can need that 80. Just who knows? But let alone actually for our communities and shit like that.
And that 80 was just one time. They've been sending. They've been sending.
Exactly. The number is well over 100 to 200 bill now. It's crazy.
No, not even worried about your own backyard, but sending that money like shit.
That's a conversation, and it's crazy because California's the only one really talking about it. We need to get these other states in the conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
It's time to get it done.
I feel like once one domino dropped, then it'll be like weed was.
You just made a very good point. We both did, bro. The longer you wait, the worse it's gonna be. Like
that shit, yeah.
Stop breaking off the checks and shit, and people could actually put themselves in a better economic standing. Especially when you
better off as a country, man.
I go back to the point I always make, bro. Reparations just for slavery. Honestly, bro, you can make arguments for Jim Crow and several other eras after that. Like, the fact that you brought us over here is taxable to me. You know what I'm saying? Let alone what you did to us in slavery and after. So
the fact that what we was doing here was making you motherfuckers rich.
Yeah, we built the shit.
The motherfuckers to this day that's rich.
But let alone Jim Crow, but the systematic racism, not just using that as a word, the actual, you can't go get a house, you can't go to this school.
Can't sit in our fucking bars.
The actual systematic things that we know about.
Hosing you motherfuckers. Also, sick in the dogs, or all that too.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Add another $5 million.
People, like you, Black Tulsa, bro, when people tried to stand up and get this shit together, y'all went and burned it down. Like, there should be some reparations or some repercussions for that economically. I feel like the community should get some for that. But I know a lot of people, think otherwise.
I'm buying some rims. I ain't gonna hold you.
See, that's
you shut your ass.
You shut up. You let us have the conversation. Your daughter talking.
I'm doing. I'm gonna fuck it up for everybody. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Nah, you gonna fuck it up for
yourself.
For your
like,
we gave your ass $5 million. I don't know what to tell you after that, my boy.
I'm a heck. All right. Give me some money.
You can have it. You got $5 million. It's yours.
Hell yeah, Mo.
What y'all think about Akon saying African Americans should move to Africa type shit?
I'm torn on this tie. I've always been torn on this. But I can't gonna lie, y'all. It's some pluses and some negatives. I know a lot of people jump to the negative, like, okay, you might move to the wrong country. It's a fact. You can move to the wrong country, but that's why you should do your research. It's like you wouldn't move to Atlanta without, you wouldn't move to Houston.
It out for
you feel what I'm saying? So, same concept. I do know some people, I know the people might be over there and they get love with where they're at.
See, that's my worry right there. Like, what if we go over there and then now it's, instead of white America, black America, now it's African versus African American. Like, y'all not really African for real, y'all.
But see, that would be based in ignorance. And I only think that would come to me, my personal opinion, that would come from outer influences. To be honest, the whole point of us going back there is kind of like a return to home type of thing. You're taking the knowledge that we have here, that, you know, as far as like starting a business and building economically, you're taking it to places who might not be as advanced in that. You're taking our technology and our way of living to places who, some of them are advanced as we are, but some of them may not be, but you can advance and integrate those type of lifestyle, and to me, improve the society. It's some positives to that. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it.
Yeah.
See, because I mean, if you, the simple fact that we could take the way we think now, though, the way we carry our lifestyles, the way, you know what I'm saying? We're not perfect, but if you integrate that with somewhere else who, you know, you could actually come up with some positive things.
A real melting pot like this shit's supposed to be.
Right, it's supposed to be a melting pot. You're not taking the culture, you're taking it back to the motherland, which
we learned what we supposed to have been learning for generations.
Yeah, man. It's a lot that could really be beneficial if people had a mass migration back to home. And it's crazy because a lot of people probably will be. It's hit or miss, because maybe you would trace back your specific DNA and go back to that specific country.
Right. You
maybe
might go into some shit you don't want.
Right. You also have the opportunity to choose.
Yeah.
You could choose, like maybe the Ivory Coast or somewhere where it's more, you know, positive. Like so. It's not bad, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you see the Mexican president came out and said it's Mexico safer than the U.S.? I don't know if it's true or not, man. I never been to Mexico.
I need to see the facts.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
Show me the facts.
US, they like the U.S. is safe, quote unquote.
Yeah, like it's a lot of guns here. We got our own problems type shit, but. Look,
I don't know. That's Mexico.
We all know what that shit come with, bro. I think I'm cool here.
I just like feel the Mexican president though. He like, hold on, y'all ain't gonna just come for us like we just out here being wild.
No, I get it. Mexico is a beautiful place, bro.
I agree with him.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, I think
everywhere in Mexico ain't Tulum.
Yeah,
that's my point. That's all I'm saying. Bro.
That's a lot.
Yeah. You see what your man Jussie got going on right now?
You see the two the niggas that came out and they explained they whole.
This is part of that docu-series I think we talked about a couple weeks ago.
He said I grabbed him and I threw him down.
Yeah. Them niggas is on there really acting that shit out together. Bruh said he threw him down. He said, I need to really give him a mop, so I gave him a nuggie up like this, and I gave him a nuggie.
It's crazy.
They put the mug shot up in his little bruise on his face and shit.
He said, don't just beat my ass. Nigga look real. Nigga look like I'm fighting back.
Look like I'm fighting back.
And then they flashed his picture up there. He got one little scratch under his eye and shit.
This nigga's a Power Ranger.
This is all-time nasty work, bro, and I don't want to hear nothing about nothing, fool. This nigga's a fraud, like they said. He set all this shit up.
It's the fact. Nigga said I had a noose and I ain't put it on his neck. I ain't placed it around his neck. I placed it on his head. Like what?
I feel like they was up there auditioning for some shit, bro. Like, yeah, I can act it out if you need me to.
Jussie Smollet was like, yeah, I'm gonna get y'all a roll on Empire and everything. Bruh. Just fuck with me.
Hey, told you niggas stop believing everything y'all see and everything these niggas say. Yeah. Fuck, that shit was bullshit from jump.
Talk to black people. Black people knew that shit. Mm-hmm. He said this shit earlier. He was like, as soon as he said they recognized him from some white magazine reporters recognized him from Empire.
Come on, bro.
I wouldn't even recognize you from Empire.
You telling me that the MAGA supporters is watching Empire on their Sunday nights?
Crazy as shit.
Enough to recognize the C character. Like, you not even Cookie in them. Like
that's Terrence Howard's son. Let's get it.
Like what, bro?
That's what he play.
Yeah.
Got in the Empire. Like
you're not even that guy on that show.
Remember they was comparing Empire to Power. Power washed that shit.
Too much singing. I told you.
Musical shit don't hit. Who the fuck likes musicals?
Old nigga high school musical.
Nobody likes musicals. What else we got?
Shit, where would we go to after that? Buffalo Wild Wings?
What they do?
Some nigga sued Buffalo Wild Wings.
Ranch ice cream?
Nah, he sued him saying, and I've made this argument before in real life, so I agree with him. He said they fucking boneless wings ain't nothing but fucking chicken nuggets. It ain't no damn boneless wing. False advertisement. Real
Is it though? Is he talking about specifically?
Yeah, it's just like them joints look like Tyson.
Because they is little as shit.
Yeah,
I think the Buffalo Wild Wings joints. See, other places like shout out to America's Best Wings, right? Them joints, you get they boneless joints. You get fat ass, you get fat ass little chicken. And that was my argument. That's my argument. People say you get boneless wings, you childish. Bro, get off my dick because
I don't say that.
You get
my
more chicken.
Argument,
with some of them, you get more chicken. What you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
My argument though is it's not a boneless wing. It's not a wing at all. It's a fucking chicken tender. I mean, just say what it is.
I get that argument.
But you can really sue over that.
You could also take the bones out of the wing, but it wouldn't be the same.
You just got chicken.
It's just chopped up chicken breast and fried.
Exactly.
I think they just call it a wing, I guess. I don't know why. I don't fucking know.
It bothers me too, is what I'm saying. I wouldn't sue over the shit. But it bothers me too.
I do feel like there's more important things to be, stressed about.
But if you can get paid off it, then shit, go ahead and shoot the shot. Fuck it.
What lawyer took that case?
I sue Subway.
Trying to get paid.
That foot on? Yeah, the foot on. Is it really 12 inches?
Nah, that shit like that.
You measure that shit 8.5. Oh, hell no.
False advertising.
For real though. But they even responded on Twitter, Buffalo Wild Wings.
We are no longer calling this boneless chicken wings.
Nah, it was actually a clever little clapback. Let me see if I can pull it up.
They made a diss track. They said, yo, fuck this nigga.
I know whoever tweeted this shit got a raise though. The tweet was, "It's true. Our boneless wings are all white meat chicken. Our hamburgers contain no ham. And our buffalo wings are 0% buffalo." Hardy, ha.
Hey, they y'all like deserve a raise. That there you go.
I don't know.
That's how you do that.
We kind of admitted that we got to pay this nigga in this lawsuit. If we got to pay out because of you, we fine, nigga.
But I mean,
it's a clever little tweet. Yeah. Get it off. Whatever. Yeah. It's a dumb fucking lawsuit, so go ahead and tweet some dumb shit.
Yeah.
I get it.
And our napkins ain't really paper, nigga.
Hey, don't ask about the ranch.
Don't ask about the ranch. You don't want to know about the ranch. So did y'all see the California bill that they trying to pass? That's going to get Skittles, Sour Patch Kids. I seen hot tamales and a whole bunch of other shit. They getting that shit out of there, though. They saying the shit contains some cancer-causing chemical.
I was going to say, this a Muslim man?
People have been saying that for years. He funny. They've been saying that for fucking years, that the dye and that stuff causes cancer, and they're not wrong, clearly.
So how's California at the forefront of all the good shit?
Clearly, California is pioneering and trying to push the country forward.
Yeah.
So hold on. So if you get caught in California with some Skittles, you can get jail time?
I'm sure if you get caught selling them, if they was to pass this. Caught whiff type shit.
That's crazy.
Well, if you're a store and you get caught with, probably it's like a fine or something, probably.
Like, is this Starburst in this motherfucker?
ATF come through for something.
Where's your big mamas? I know
you bang. Is this a fucking pack of Skittles? The sour kind? The sour? Bruh. It's even more dangerous. Just punch the motherfucking 7-Eleven dude in the face.
Yeah, do that with rock creeks and shit. That's crazy as shit. That's wild.
Hey, that's funny.
Damn.
I seen Dipset want a rematch against the Locks. Niggas just don't know when they're going.
Nah, they all just dropped the new project.
Nah, for real.
I kind of do want to see it, though.
Hell nah, bro. That's not fair.
I mean, it might not be fair, but it's like, you kind of give them a chance to actually perform that shit fucking better, give it a better fucking show.
Niggas had y'all chance. Now you want me to bring a new, different 20 songs.
They came out on bullshit. We all know that. Dipset, Locks came out ready to win that shit. He was ready to win. Dipset came out on bullshit that time. We all know that.
Jada gonna make a new freestyle. This shit gonna be crazy.
I feel like he wouldn't be a
What if they wash you twice?
Don't want to see it?
No.
You not want to see that?
It'll be entertaining for me, but y'all niggas, y'all asked for the rematch, then get washed again. That's insane.
I'll watch it. Fuck it.
They got to fight after this one. They lose again.
Feel like you had your chance, man. You got to take your L standing up. Sorry.
DMX didn't get a rematch against Snoop Dogg.
Should he have? Well, he couldn't.
He can't now, but...
More importantly, when the fuck was the last Versus, bro? Versus is over.
That's probably the biggest point right there.
What's the next Versus we give a fuck about? We can do live shows now. Beyonce and Drake just dropped tickets. We don't give a fuck about no Versus.
Actually, we do. That would give us a chance to go in person now, but
Versus?
Yeah, you can go Versus, and you kind of got a bigger show now.
Yeah.
I get it, but I can just go see my favorite artists when they come to town.
True. I mean, you're not wrong. I feel like that opens another platform that people can do. It's like another tour.
I get it, but I feel like, I guess if you switch up what Versus is and get... you get the concept. Different artists every time. It's a lot of...
That's complicated.
I mean, it's a lot of shit to work out weekly or whatever it's going to be type shit. Especially when these artists can probably now say, I'm not really relying on you to do this Versus shit no more. I can just book my own venues now.
Shit, though.
I feel like that Versus would just be a platform. You just do it to do it. It's
like Tiny Desk.
Kind of like that, but more so it's you. What's the word I want to use? It's,
promote your shit.
Yeah, you go there. Maybe you got an album coming out. Maybe you whatever. Go there, boom, and boost some streams or whatever. It's like a...
Doing this shit like boxing, man. If you ain't got no rematch clause in your contract,
I wanted to say like an all-star game, but it's not even that. Like
showcase.
Showcase definitely the perfect word for it.
Like a big artist, open mic and shit. Last topic this week, man. You saying Walmart petty ass closing stores in Portland, saying the thievery is too high. Remember a couple months ago they were saying they might think about closing stores if niggas don't stop stealing from self-checkout and shit. Now they saying they realize think about closing all that shit. Take your ass to Target and steal.
So you gonna fire all them workers just to prove a point?
Just to be petty.
Just not gonna lie, Walmart is the type company where
we got mad stores everywhere, so we ain't gonna miss this one market for real.
Well, I mean, there's that, but I'm just more so saying, like, it's a reason people don't mind people stealing from Walmart. Nobody give a fuck, like, cost of doing business.
Apparently, the Walmart people give a fuck.
Obviously, Walmart.
Y'all the ones forcing this self-checkout shit on us, though. Put some motherfucking cashiers up here and
that's because we're old enough to remember before self-checkout when the line would be wrapped all the way back to the damn electronic section sometimes.
And they scanning
in the middle of the store.
They seeing the shit you trying to hide on the bottom of your cart. They seeing all that shit if it's cashiers right there. But y'all took that away.
Even that, it's just remember they didn't want to pay them. So you got 12 or however many fucking lanes and shit. Empty lanes. You got 3 cashiers up there. Because you don't want to pay nobody. So now you got self-checkout, and now people swiping on your ass. But it's like, honestly, truth be told,
you bought this shit upon yourself.
Taxation without representation. I don't know.
Get your asses out of here, man. Stop being petty. The game is the game.
Cost of doing business. I don't know.
That's all we got for y'all, man. It's the motherfucking Good Guys Podcast. Yeah. We went through the fucking ringer to get this episode to y'all.
Yeah, we had technical difficulties. If y'all see the video, that's just all it is. Technical difficulties this week.
We might do something different this week.
The audio should be a little clear, so fuck it. Yeah, it is what it is.
Episode 155.
We out there.
Shit happens. We out this
Shit fucking happens.